Let's think through some applications this morning that can land in our hearts from what Habakkuk has talked about. Number one, I think what God is telling Habakkuk, and as I look at the text, I find this very clearly. Habakkuk, stop looking in and start looking up. These are not easy truths to wrestle with. God uses evil to accomplish His purposes. That's not an easy truth to wrestle with. But I think in this text we have a way to deal with that. There's a play on words that takes place at the beginning of this chapter. And I love this play on words. Look at verse 3. Verse 3 says, "Why do you force me to look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrongdoing?" The word tolerate can be translated observe. And if you look down then at verse 5, God uses the same two words in verse 5. So Habakkuk has said to God, "God, why do you make me look at bad things? Why do you make me observe evil?" And Habakkuk's perspective is like this. Completely focused inward. His perspective is to look at his life, his circumstances, the evil happening in his world, his nation, right here, close, inside, everything in my life. God, why do you force me to look in and observe this? And God says to Habakkuk in verse 5, hey dude, same two words, look and observe. He grabs Habakkuk's language, look and observe. Where? Look out. He says, look and observe, be utterly astounded, for I'm doing something in your days that you will not believe when you hear about it. Look, I'm raising up the Chaldeans. Look out. Look at a broader perspective of what I'm doing. Look at the nations around you. Stop this and start looking up at what I'm doing and looking out at the broader perspective of what's happening. And God gave Habakkuk a gift. He actually opened the curtain. He let Habakkuk see behind the curtain, even so briefly. And the same truth is true for us today.